Could it be falsified?
Barbarians, barbarians,
Mm-hmm.
barbarians,
Barbarians.
the Golden Horde
Mm.
came in and sort of taken over. And as they took over, they pushed everybody to the west.
Mm. Which is
What's
what we know as
what's
now
America?
America.
Now,
Because when you go overseas, they say, "Oh, yo, Western ways." Go ahead, Buji. Let them know.
so your Caucasian probably made a southwesterly movement.
Mm-hmm.
Your barbarian made a westerly movement, and somewhere in the two
Mm-hmm.
they met and blended.
Mm.
And those barbarians became your what you would know as white Caucasians.
Mm.
But as a
Because Caucasians are what we
well,
can say, what, a race instead of
no,
uh,
I
uh
wouldn't call them a race. I wouldn't call.
oh,
I
what would you call a Caucasian?
it's a color structure.
Caucasian is that a Western color structure?
No, not now.
Okay,
No,
okay.
because when you get back to India and China, they were already running that caste system. It just evolved further. And then as world empires got bigger and taken over by other empires, they picked up on their traits and moved it over. But basically,
You know what we should do?
take a trip to Europe, Africa, China.
Mm. I think we need to. I think we need to have a history. I think we need to have a separate uh podcast
About
on
history.
history. Uh huh. But since you're a vast knowledge and you've done a lot of work, we gotta find a way to help you out in the residuals on the back end to giving out this education.
Well, I put it like this: to get back to the blood disease, when you get into the other side of the world,
Right.
Africa, Europe, and Asia, what you what we know as sickle cell, what we know as sickle cell, listen to me closely, is really a hereditary trait of rural people. That's why you don't get too many white people that get sickle cell.
Mm.
Now you have to ask yourself, why do black people have European royal diseases that comes from European royal families, and over time has sickle cell has changed into its own disease of its own, but it's a
Oh my
hemoglobin
God.
disease, blood dealing with your blood, your sickles,
Oh
your cells. Your,
man, these chicken wings is falling everywhere, man. Jesus. Oh my God, I got chicken bones all over the place, man. Look at all
just
that. Oh,
don't get no sauce on your shirt. You'll be okay.
I'm trying not to, man, but geez, you just it's raining right now. It's just raining knowledge of chicken wings, man. Nine
So,
wings ain't
so
enough.
you have to ask yourself
Mm.
if sickle cells is related to the royal blood disease. Why don't white people in America have it?
Mm.
If sickle cell, now that tells you a lot. Now this the end of the show to bring it all one circle. These are
Come
facts.
on, be the closer, brother. Be the closer.
These are facts. And just like Dave
All right.
Chappelle says, he doesn't have a problem with trans people. He doesn't have a problem with gay people. He doesn't have a
Oh, you're
problem
weak.
with me either. But he has a
I have a
problem.
problem when you lie to me, though.
He
I
has a
have a problem with that.
well, I mean, if you take a girl home and then you find out she has bats and balls, I'll be upset too. I hope you've never been in that situation. If you ever do not kill them. You will go to jail. Please, like, play cards or something. Watch games. I guess you wouldn't Netflix and chill at that moment, but you can figure out something to do and become a friend to that person instead of what your mind might tell you to do. And that's another fact. once you know a person, you don't look at the outward appearance. You know the inner person. So the inner person never really changes with most people.
Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah. Yep. Yep.
So what he said was he has a problem against white people who use privilege to move forward in life, basically. So
Mm.
if you are privileged that much, why don't any of these privileged people have the royal blood disease? And why is it that it's mostly black people? And if it's a European blood disease and they tell you that all black people came from Africa,
Mm.
even if we
Mm.
all did come from the motherland at one point, where we came from at that moment in time was not the motherland. If we have European blood diseases that isn't
I
in
see what you're
China
cooking.
or in Africa, but it's basically in Europe and America, only in mostly 95% black people. So now as I take my head back and really let you see
Mm.
the wrinkle in my forehead as I think about this,
Mm.
I want y'all to think about this deeply. Does color really matter if you know the person? Does a person really matter being gay or straight if you know the person? Because knowing the person and loving the person is different than loving their flaws or their attributes.
Mm. And that's why we should have made a left at Albuquerque.
I always make a left at Albuquerque and go find the Ten Commandments. If you do that, life will be a lot easier and you won't be on the harebrained schemes of Bugs Bunny as us black people have been for the last 400 years.
And with that bombshell, we dropped the chicken wing on that one.
Man, I dropped a whole box of chicken. Look at it. It's all over the floor. I dropped so many
Oh
chicken wings.
God,
I felt bad.
man.
Hold on. And as we go off, because this, as we go off, who do you have for the fight? Who do you think? Fury, or Wilder?
Or
Wilder.
I'm gonna have to go Wilder. Got something to prove.
Okay.
And what about what you call it? Kane versus Big Daddy Kane versus KRS-One.
That's a set. I'm a king.
Look, by the time today what? By the time that happened, we be on the next episode. So
Nah.
you don't want to do it?
Kane's gonna win. That's it.
Why? Okay, well.
Hold on, you ain't choked me up when you said why.
I was actually like Michael Jackson, but it's okay because we gotta go. But I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell you why. In a simple reason. RAW, raw. And I mean that as if they go to the Garden and they have to perform and Kane come. I mean at the Barclay. They go to Barclay, Kane performs, right? Kane performs at the Barclay. He brings out School and Scrap. He has Mr. C, the DJ, for him. He might even bring a guest DJ up, and the guest DJ will drop off one record, and that's it. And the game is over. If Kane does the symphony, he brings out Shan, Marley, Cool G, Craig G, Master Ace, in Brooklyn. They're not doing it in the Bronx, bro.
What if he brings out Nas?
Who's gonna bring out Nas? Why would Kane bring out Nas?
I don't know. Just
Why? He would bring out Jigga first. He found Jigga. He could bring out Jigga. Jigga shows up in the verses. Who's gonna top that? Who can KRS-One bring out if Kane brings out Jigga and they do Hawaiian Sophie? Fuck the rest of it. Let's play. You want to play? Let's play.
All right, it was great to be with you guys. Leave comments at the bottom. You know how they say, click that subscribe button to Big Buji. Hit us up on Facebook at Nine Wings, and you know when you we're gonna talk to you guys down there at the bottom. But this is 9 Weeks Enough. I'm Willy B the One. This is Big Buji, and I'm good.
He thought about that question once he got in there. He was like, "Oh, I really didn't. Oh, doggone it." Here we go.
Yeah.
As we go out the show, you know what I think? I think you might just need to hear this as we go out, because I think you might have forgot.
Right. That's why I'm getting in fig noon, because I need to figure this out right now. I need to figure this out.
I'm coming.
1988, folks.
I'm coming. Here I am.
R.A.W.
A terrorist. Here to bring trouble to phony MCs. I move on and seize. I just conquer and solve another rapper with ease. Cause I'm at my apex and others are below. Nothing but a milliliter. I'm a kilo, second to none. Making MCs run, so don't try to step to me. Cause I ain't the one.
That's how I'm going to end the show. Don't try to step to Kane because he's not the one. Peace. See you next Monday at 10.